Hey class, Mr. Matthews. I wanted to go over the antimicrobial lab that you all set up several weeks ago. Sometimes it just takes a while for the bacteria to grow, and that's why we've had a little bit of a delay. But wanted to show you some of your results that you got, and it's very typical for the first time if you've ever done this to not really get anything. And see, we have some common agar plates. There you have some growth, and here you have some growth, and here you have this is actually a really good growth right here. And then you have growth, and this is just one class set worth, not a lot of growth here. And one of the reasons why some of you all didn't get good results, and I'm just looking at this class set here, and it's about maybe about a third of you all actually got reasonable results. But one of the reasons is when you are doing the lab and you are swabbing the area, sometimes, and let me get a sort of a pen, sometimes you're just not swabbing long enough. You're not giving the bacteria a chance to actually get on the cotton swab, and hopefully when we do this again, we'll have better results when we do it in a few weeks in biology. But that's one reason why you might not have gotten anything. There's just no bacteria on your cotton swab. The second thing, when you actually swabbed or streaked the agar plate, you just weren't able to get any of the bacteria to get onto the nutrient agar for it to reproduce. So either way, it does take practice, and sometimes it takes several times to actually get through that. So about half of you really didn't get anything, which is okay, because I went ahead and I grew some agar plates myself, and these were some of the ones that I got from that I swabbed. And here we have this. Here we have one that looks like this. And let me get like a dark background or something that I can use. Maybe there's not a one round here. Here's another one. Here's another one. And here's another one that I just really took some time and swabbed some areas around the school, like the floor and the doorknob, and just some areas that I thought were really dirty, and we're going to get good results. So if you didn't get results like this, or even results like, for instance, that, or even that, it's going to really be hard to get some data here. But either way, the goal was to test antimicrobials, things that are supposed to inhibit bacteria from growing, and get some data as to how well they actually worked. So let me just get my agar plates again. I think there we go. Okay. So here, and again, what we're looking for on the agar plates are a zone of inhibition. And the zone of inhibition, and let me just show you here. The zone of inhibition is the distance between the filter paper right there that's dipped in the antimicrobial and the bacteria growth. So we'll measure that. We'll just simply take a ruler, and we're going to measure in millimeters the distance that is from the filter paper to the bacteria, and that gives us some results of how effective it is. And I'm going to show you some multiple units. And again, here we have, and you can just visually see bleach, hand soap, hand sanitizer, and you can see it's completely over here. It's completely covered up. And then vinegar. All right, and we got mixed results on the vinegar. I mean, just qualitatively, it looks like, without a doubt, soap and water was the best version there. Here, you can see that my desk cleaner right here Nothing. All right, not a whole lot grew. And over here, we have alcohol right there. Not very effective. But then we have these two, Lysol and bleach. Lysol and bleach right there in the middle, and you can see that they inhibited any growth from coming here. And that could be just because we didn't have any bacteria on that side, or it could really mean that it was a really good inhibitor, an antimicrobial. But we got some better results later on. Here we actually have, this is just plain water, no effect at all. And for these two, we have, you can kind of see here, we have hydrogen or hand sanitizer again right there, and soap and water right over here. So the soap and water, you can see this, the nice zone of inhibition, and the hand sanitizer, pretty much nothing right there. And someone might say, well, isn't a hand sanitizer made of alcohol? I'm like, yeah, that's sure. Well, let's take a look at what the alcohol says. The alcohol is right here. Not a whole lot going on there. So there is, you could make the case that they are pretty much related. On this one, we have vinegar right here. We have hydrogen peroxide here. We have, again, alcohol. Look at all that growth near the alcohol. And then we have bleach right here. So qualitatively, we can really come up with some ideas of what works better than others. But what I'm going to do now, and I'm going to show you some pictures and put in a Google slide presentation of me measuring the zone of inhibition for all the different types. And then you'll be able to, in your data table, on the document that you started to fill out here on Classroom, you can fill in the zone of inhibition and come up with your own conclusions. Okay?